Hi guys, welcome to episode 12.
Hi guys.
After a peace offering of strawberry milkshake to my husband because I didn't record the whole episode we just did, we have to start all over again. Let's try this again. Okay. In our previous episode, we showed you guys the iceboat system through the nether. We collected some sand because we're going to do a glass factory. And we collected some gravel. As you can see in front, this is our concrete factory. And let's get started on that glass factory, love.
Cool, yeah, we're going to grab our stuff and then we'll see you at the glass factory.
Cool. Well guys, we're back. As you can see in front of me is our chest. These are all the resources we're going to use now to build the glass factory. So let's get busy.
So as you guys can see, we've really laid out the pattern of what we're going to build. Just to talk through, it's going to come right next door to our concrete factory. We haven't beautified this yet. We're still going to do that. So what these blocks indicate is where the concrete factory walls will be. We'll have a bit of a road and then a bit of a entrance into the concrete factory. The entrance will be into this side. We talked about a couple of episodes about the spawn chunk. The spawn chunk ends on this line here. And the concrete factory is the one factory we want in the spawn chunk. We want this to run continuously, even if we're not on the server. That's the reason why we built this in the spawn chunk. So this part here is where the furnaces is going to be. You can place the furnaces in this section here. But this part is the part that we want to run constantly. To talk about the layout, we'll come in from this side. There will be chests in this little alcoves here. This will be the output chest. So all the glass or anything that's smelted will fill up into these chests. This side here will be the input side. So we'll also put the same chest this side. It will be symmetrical. But this will be the input chest. So hoppers will suck this down into minecarts. And the minecarts will take it into the furnaces to be smelted. So let's start building the smelter. The furnaces is going to go on this line round about here. So on a furnace there's two inputs and one output. So we're first going to work on the output. The output is where we suck out with hoppers whatever is smelted. So that's coming from the bottom. That's the last one. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to place 15 furnaces this side, 5 there, and 15 this side. So let's start here. And if you right click on the hopper, you'll open the hopper. So to place a furnace on the hopper, just shift and click. Let's see where my end is. My end is roughly around here. Let's keep misplacing today, because this is the second time we're building this.
I'm sorry. Just for your info, it does still say stop recording.
Yeah. That's all I'm going to say.
You mean?
I'm not mean. Okay, so we place all the furnaces on the hoppers. And that's the last one. There will be two levels. This is the first level. So on one level that's 15 plus 15 is 30 plus that is 35. In total there will be 70 furnaces. If you want to make it stack higher, it is possible to stack it higher. We just felt like 70 is enough for our need. So like I said in the beginning, furnace has got two inputs. The input on the top is for the items that will be smelted, and on the back is for the fuel. If you can use wood to smelt, you can use coal to smelt, you can use charcoal to smelt. So we're going to start off with charcoal, and later when we have a blaze farm, we'll start using blaze rods. Remember, you can also use lava buckets to smelt. Lasts a bit longer if it's full, but some not as efficient as blaze rods. So I'm going to finish this one. Oh, there we go. And so the input I'm placing now is, oh, that one is wrong. You'll see that if I stand in the front, that hopper face into the furnace. These hoppers face into the furnace, so you must make sure the hopper is going into the furnace. Love, I just want to do a check. Just slow down, stop recording.
Yes, love.
You know that you're not gonna live that
I'm
one
not
down.
gonna live this one down.
Okay, so that's 5. And we're gonna come here.
Ooh,
What's wrong?
stupid zombie.
We're struggling with lighting this whole area up. They keep spawning, I don't know why. When everything is in, the roads are in, and proper lighting in and out.
Yeah, I think I took some of the lighting out when I was cleaning the area up.
Yeah, maybe laid out.
You know how well I do with putting it back.
Okay, so both inputs on all the furnaces in. So we're gonna lie power tracks on top of the hoppers. Just to show you, if you place one this side, you're gonna want to face this way, as tracks normally go from north to south. But if you place one next to it, it will pull straight again, in case you have issues later on. So for me, what I found the easiest, I normally just finish one and then I do the next option. So I'm just gonna fill this in with blocks. Do this while we add it. We can run the tracks around there and pull that in. I'll do the other side quickly as well, and there, and finish off the bottom as such. Cool. You can also use normal tracks to save on gold for the power tracks. Just easier for me to use power tracks, but it is possible to use normal tracks. Remember, only a normal track will bend around the corners. So now normally to power a track is if you have let me build something here quickly. If you have a track running on this section here, you will place don't have torches on me, but will place another torch here to power this up. We now lay this on hopper, so we can't do it, because as soon as we power the hopper will deactivate. So the way we're going to power these rails is I'm going to place, holding shift, place a block on top of the track, and I'm going to put a lever on that block and put the block on. So that block is now powered, and it will power the rail below it and the rail next to it, and will not affect that hopper. That hopper will still be active. And remember, redstone only travels 15 blocks, so we will have to do this twice on this. We can do it once in the middle, I suppose. That's not a, we can do it, but because the track is extending on the sides, I normally put 2 in. So power that block, this will get powered. I will find the middle here. Where's the middle? Otherwise my OCDs can be insane. In the middle, and put a lever. The bracket on the full in the hopper. Powered. That is powered, and there's a hopper block on the second one. There's a block there. Give it a lever and power it. And we'll do the same section here. And make sure it's right, yeah. And place the block with a lever and put the lever on. So all these tracks are now powered. These tracks are still unpowered. All we have to do here is power that block and power that block, and it's all powered. So only thing I still want to do quickly is I just want to put this is this temporary, because we're gonna go up to a second level. I'm gonna put like stoppers on there to send the mine carts back, and I'm going to place 2 mine carts on these tracks just to show you how they're gonna run. 1, 2, jump up here. You see the mine carts run. As they run, the hoppers will suck everything out, and they will go back in. At the bottom there, when we dig the hole to set up the redstone, the mine carts will stop to refuel or to refill, and then when they got enough items on the clock, they will be sent out again to fill up all these furnaces with fuel and with smelting items. So next thing what we're going to do is I'm just going to make this a bit pretty. I'm just going to use stone brick stairs to cover these furnaces, hoppers. Same this side. I might as well, while I'm here, put the wall in, because this is going to be wall. Place the wall in. Need more. There we go. That wall is in. That wall is in. Got, and some stairs this side. So what I'm going to do now as well, I got cobblestone on me. I'm just going to run a cobblestone strip around about here, and all the way around. Just use cobblestone just for aesthetics, make it look a bit different.
Here's a view for you guys so you can see from the top where I am. Looks quite cool.
Oh, the car's running.
Anyway, what happened?
Keep misplacing now. There we go. You guys now see why I put this in first to make a bit of more sense just now. And now I can use those to put upstairs, downstairs in. It's a bit easier to place the stairs then, and those hoppers is also covered in. There we go. This, and that's the basis of what it's going to look like. So that's the first level. Obviously we'll make this pretty with walls and stuff, that's no issue. And now what we're going to do is we're going to start the next level. I think I'm going to do this quickly. We'll do it on a time lapse, so we'll see you guys now. Alrighty guys, we are back. We've done some work. The second level of the furnaces is in. And we started with the decorating. Put some nice pillars in. There's still some iron bars need to come in there. And we've done the lighting. We dig this trench in the middle to give that feeling, you know, in the factories they've got that steel grits that the cables run underneath. Give that feeling, and we'll actually hide the lighting underneath. And we also hid some lights here in front of the chest and in front of the pillars. We also start placing in the chests. So this side will be the input chest, and because this is the input chest, we have to have the hoppers leading into each other, so we can fill from the top and everything will drain right through to the bottom. And just to make it symmetrical, we place these the same. But there will be hoppers in the backs filling this chest from the back side. We will also add some detail in front of this chest with iron bars to make it look a bit better.
Okay guys, I think we're going to call it there. We don't want our episodes to be too long. In the next episode, Gax will explain all the redstone and also the minecart system. Guys, thanks for joining us. If you enjoyed this episode, please share with your friends on social media. Hit the like and subscribe. If there's anything you wish to see, let us know. Remember, we release videos every Wednesday and Friday, so click the bell for your activations. Look forward to seeing you guys next time. Bye guys.
Bye guys.